Shalom, all praises to Yahawah, Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. We get straight into it. This is 1 Corinthians 14 and 26. How is it then, brethren? Like ye come together, every one of you have a psalm, have a doctrine, have a tongue, have a revelation, have an interpretation. Let all things be done unto edifying. Yeah, man. In this gospel, in this truth, in this ministry, we are supposed to be edifying ourselves and the flock. Those that are outside looking in, they need to be taught, right? They need to be taught what's right. They need to be taught the right and true, pure, 100% doctrine, man. So when the scripture is saying, how is it every one of you have a psalm, have a doctrine, have a tongue, have a revelation, have an interpretation? How is it that everybody's divided? You got your own doctrine. How is it that you're talking about Edomites can make it? Where's that in the scriptures? How are you saying that John the Baptist ain't in the truth? Where's that in the scriptures when the scripture says he's a man sent from the Most High? Where are you getting your doctrines from? It's from demons, man. Yeah, your doctrine doesn't relate to the scriptures. Right? So you got to be careful of people, man, sliding in leaven, sliding in false doctrines, lies, deceits. Yeah, that's why we correct each other, man. That's why we learn from the elders and apostles, man, because the Spirit of the Lord, YAHAWAH, is dealing with them, and that's facts. It's undeniable. Have a revelation. You always hear people say that, I got my own revelation. God told me, like God came down from the clouds and spoke to that person directly. Get out of it, man. Yeah, you ain't Moses, man. You weren't given the commandments. And it's funny because all those people that say that are usually Christians, and those Christians don't even believe in the laws of God, which the Most High actually spoke to Moses and wrote for Moses, for the Israelites. And you Christians, especially you black Latino so-called Christians, you're the ones that reject the laws of God, man, and say the law is done away with or the laws are abolished. You hypocrites and demons have an interpretation. Yeah. What do you mean you have your own interpretation? Scripture says there's no private interpretation, man. Yeah, you're designated or given your own, you're given your own breakdown or your own interpretation. Like your opinions matter. You hear people talk, well, I believe this means to me, or I think this means to me. What do you mean you think? Or what do you mean it means this to you? No, there's only one definition, man. There's only one breakdown. There's only one truth. And it's consistent. What do you mean I feel? It's not about what you feel. It's about what the scripture says. It's about what thus saith the Lord. Right? Let all things be done unto edifying. And how do you do that? Ultimately, firstly, the Spirit of the Lord has to be dealing with you. And secondly, it's got to be thus saith the Lord. What does the scripture say? The book of Isaiah says, if they don't speak according to this word, which means you need to study and learn the word. If they don't speak according to this word, then there's no truth in them and they don't have the light. So you got to be watchful. That's why we got to study diligently, use time and effort to research things, breaking down words, putting two and two together, connecting the dots, praying, asking the Lord to open your mind, your spirit, and you'll receive it, man. Yeah, but how is it that you guys, you people out there, outside camps, people outside of Great Millstone, or people in different religions, yeah, everyone's got their own thing. No, it shouldn't be everybody having their own separate thing. There's only one Most High, man. Yeah, and he has his own name, Yahawah, and his son, Yahawah. So everything outside of that is false and it ain't shit. It's all about the Lord Yahawah and his word. Yeah, and the Israelites, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, and those that scattered, spread across the world. That's the truth, and the truth matters, man. That's the reality. That's the facts. Anyways, with that, Shalawah.